Hi guys, hope you all are doing well and had a good day in the market, right? We start with the disclaimer as always, right? Anything and everything that will be shared in here is purely for educational purposes only, and this by no means directly or indirectly recommends any trades that you might want to take. And for that, you consult your financial advisor, right? And we are a SEBI registered research analyst for our recommendation services, training, and our community. Do check the description box below, right? Excellent. So, what did we analyze yesterday? Right, we said the overall price is bullish, right, and that's exactly what the markets did. So, if I pull the thumbnail out, this is what we did, right? This was our summary, and we said we could be doing four, and or we could be going up, right? Four is ongoing, or we're unfolding wave three. So what did the markets do, right? Precisely what we had analyzed, right? Look at this, and the labels there, how things have evolved, right? So the price continues to be bullish, right? Absolutely no, second thought there. Now, taking a step back, the day candle is bullish, right? This is where things turned around. Yesterday we said it's a doji. While it's a doji, price is strong. And then, we had this channel which continues to be respected, right? Which is this. And if you haven't watched the yesterday's analysis or the analysis that we did during the weekend, which was long, it's absolutely mandatory for you to watch that if you're watching this for the first time, right? It's a rule, right? Because otherwise, this analysis, the one that you're watching right now, will not add a lot of value to your learnings, right? Excellent. So this is a channel that is respected, right? The day time frame is bullish. We did higher high and higher low. I'm switching it 24 hours. So there's no, last 30 minutes average that trading view and or zero that does. So no reason to be bearish on the hourly as well. Let me move it to 75 minutes because then that includes the last 15 minutes as well, right? So we had a fantastic day overall, right? And yeah, price continues to be bullish. Let's look at options data because I think the options data was even more clear while the momentum of the market was low. And I keep repeating that is when you have to switch between options selling and buying, right? If you're a buyer, I keep saying this, do not limit yourself to one style of trading, right? If you're a buyer, look at when can you do option selling. If you're a scalper, look at when can you do positional trade. If you're a positional trader, look at when can I do scalping, because I think adapting to this market is what will make or break your trading, right? So it's very, very important how we change ourselves and adapt to the market, behavior, right? So change in OI is bullish, 3 is to 1 ratio, no rocket science there. And if we look at the overall open interest, 26,000 is now a very strong support, right? Today is Friday. 5 crores is good amount of writing for day one, and typically, Monday onwards things will start to build up, right? But for Friday, I think the amount of writing that has happened in the open interest is good enough, right? So price is bullish, options data is also bullish, right? Let me check how the data evolved in the last 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, right? So excellent. So price and options data, they both are bullish. One thing that I want to stress is we've got the Fed event later today, right? If I were to take a call on the outcome of the Fed event, I think I'm going to be bullish. At the minimum, 25 BPS cut is something that's what the market is indicating. Right, I'm sorry, I've got a jet on my head. I'm sure you're not hearing it uh, too loud. So price is bullish. This channel is intact, right? Options data is bullish, and if we look at the Elliott wave, no surprises here, right? Something that we've been, I think, riding it from this bottom, right? Because if you recall and if you're following, we had this wedge breakout here, and we've had a fantastic October in terms of the trend and the ROI, and very pleased with the outcome, right? So this is the possibility that we're looking at, right? So this, I'm marking this as 1, 2, 3, 4 is either over here. I'm going to park 5 in there, right? So there are two ways to look at it, right? 1, 2 is clear. This is a clear 5 wave. I'm going to change this to a higher degree, grand super cycle, and then start looking at the lower end of the channel, right? And if you're looking to learn Elliott wave and the way how we analyze and trade, I think you should definitely look at the training. And Yeah, that's the 5 waves, clear 5 waves. Now here is where we had multiple possibilities, right? But I think with time, this is going to be what I'm inclined towards, right? 3 is over. Now, this is the golden fib that we spoke about, right? Look at that. So the possibility from here on is this could be 1 of 5. I'm going to use the numbers in here, right? This could be 1 of 5. This could be 2 of 5. This could be 1 of 3 of 5, right? I'm going to mark it as Roman numerals, and this could be 2 of 5. So if this is the possibility that's evolving, we are going to possibly do a gap up, right? Something that I had also posted it on Twitter, um, which is what I'm inclined towards, right? And do comment what do you think about today's opening and or the Fed event. Personally, I'm expecting a positive news, right? So if the everything goes well, we could go and complete this upper end of the channel somewhere in here, right? In that range. 5 is always unpredictable, right? Because it can be a perfect wave. It can also be extended, which is coming here and giving a fake breakout, and then and or a truncated one, right? Anything can happen, but that's the possibility that I'm open to. So do comment. I'm looking forward to your feedback. Let's look at Bank Nifty quickly. I don't think it's any different to what we already looked at, right? So if I delete everything in here, starting with price, super bullish, right? And we've been talking about Bank Nifty being relatively stronger than Nifty. So daily is bullish. Hourly is also bullish. Let me move it to 75 minutes and then add RSI to see if there's any divergence there. Not really, but it's not weak either, right? So pretty interesting. Can this be a 1 here all the way? 2 and then 3, uh, 4 and 5 unfolding, right? So if I look at the channel for Bank Nifty, this is one of the possibilities, and the other channel that we had was this, if I recall, right? We got the support in here. So this one looks more better. So I'm going to kill this one, right? And the possibility, if it syncs with Nifty, we're going to come and touch the upper end of the channel, right? Not in a straight line, of course, it, but we could do this and then go and touch the upper end of the channel. So, guys, that is all I had. If you haven't hit the like button already, do it. Subscribe, right? I know many of you search with the keywords. I get what words you search with. A lot of non-subscribers who come and watch. So, don't. I know you all have a big heart. Hit that subscribe button and support us, right? That's the only way you can support. And do look at joining the button, joining our community, getting trained from us, which I'm sure you will appreciate. And look for a recommendation services if you're looking to trade along with us. Wow, that was loud. Guys, that is all I had. Have a great rest of the evening. Cheers. Bye now.